How does everyone's left-right balance sound?
Mine sounds good.
That sounds all right.
Well,
My left is a little weak.
okay.
I was going to say, if anything, my left is a little bit stronger than the right. But I would just...
Maybe I have my headphones on backwards.
Could be.
Oh, I didn't think of that. Turn your head to the left a little bit. It's not in the light enough.
I'm going to just take them off.
Hey. Well, I'm Will. I know things.
I know things. I can do things.
There you go.
Okay.
They were on backwards.
Yeah, they were.
See?
That sounds like a ballad. Honestly, it sounds like
Yeah.
it sounds exactly like a power ballad from the 80s that I would expect to hear. It was fantastic.
Listen to this, we're playing a game. If it's a swing and a miss, then we're the ones to blame. We'd be remiss if it was ever the same. You're wasting all the time. Another hour gone, did you hear the chime? You're wasting all the time.
Recorded for Thursday, January 19th, 2017. Hello.
Hey!
And welcome to Wasting All the Time.
A podcast.
Wow. My name is Dave.
I'm John.
I am Cody.
And with us this week
with us
is one of our favorite guests.
super favoritist.
You know him. You love him. You've heard him before. You'll hear him again. Mr. William Reed.
Good Lord, somebody call my mama. It's going to get ridiculous up in here. Wait, please
That's
don't call my mama because I promised her not to get ridiculous. Can we just do okay?
I don't know, man. Your mom's on speed dial already. She warned us. No, not like that.
She said this might happen.
Yeah.
She said that for some reason you occasionally pimp her or attempt to pimp her to people, and she doesn't like it. I know that maybe I'm not the one to hear that from, but...
She only left me 2 stars.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Will.
This guy.
I'm sorry, Will.
What?
Where there's a will, there's a way forward. So let's move on.
Yeah. Hey, Dave.
Yes, sir.
Have you started playing Stardew Valley?
No, I have not had time.
In that case, I don't care. What day is it?
This is episode 205, and we'll begin with a question that Will doesn't care about, or he doesn't care about what I was saying.
And you can celebrate that
Therefore,
with
we can move
hashtag Will
forward.
doesn't care about Dave moving forward on what day this is.
That's an excessive hashtag. I'm going to have to fine you for that.
Well, I'll tell you. According to the National Day Calendar, which I'm looking at right now at nationaldaycalendar.com,
Sexy.
it is National Popcorn Day,
Ugh, gross. I hate popcorn.
and
Can't stand it.
Get to Know Your Customers Day, which is the third Thursday of each quarter.
Yeah, of course it's of each quarter.
And it's a Thursday, which is why we hear about it so often.
Oh, God. Customers are popcorn. I don't know which is worse.
I like customers.
I love popcorn. Popcorn is my favorite food group.
I like customers because you can put butter and salt on them.
That too.
Yeah. Buttery, salty customers.
Don't, I don't know.
I guess I'm the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Let's hear about popcorn.
Gross. Yes, let's.
It's still customer day in my heart.
Ugh. Scrub. Get wrecked.
National Popcorn Day is observed annually, January 19th.
Why, that's today.
This time-honored treat can be sweet or savory, caramelized, buttered, or plain, molded into a candied ball, or tossed with nuts and chocolate.
Tossed with nuts.
However, it is enjoyed.
Sorry.
However,
Is there not a comma there?
however, it is enjoyed. Enjoy it on National Popcorn Day,
Oh, Jesus.
January 19th.
Awesome.
That was
Was there
rough.
any punctuation there at all?
Just a lot of commas.
Oh boy, that's...
The word corn in Old English
Damn, we're taking it back.
meant grain, or more specifically, the most prominent grain grown in a region. Maize being the most common grain in early America, the word corn was aptly applied.
Wait, so anything was corn? Whatever they had the most of just became corn?
That's why we have peppercorns.
That's stupid.
And
Or is that awesome?
Acorns?
No, it's stupid.
acorns, yes.
I have spoken.
I have a corn of Cody's.
Corned beef
Ah.
comes from that as well.
What?
Yeah.
Cornish game hen?
That's from
That might be where
Candy
it
corn?
breaks down.
Oh,
The band corn?
candy corn because it's the thing
I feel
most
like we're
thrown
getting
away.
somewhere. Yeah.
Corneria.
Corns on my feet?
No one will get that reference.
That one.
If you get that reference, I will high five you.
Good. Tweet at Cody.
Tweet at Cody.
What is it? What is your handle, Cody?
I
Very good. You're definitely going to respond.
think it's at Cody Parcell. Actually,
Wow, you got that?
I don't know.
As early as the 16th century, popcorn was used in headdresses worn during Aztec ceremonies honoring Tlaloc, their god of maize and fertility.
Really sure you pronounced that completely incorrectly.
Don't question me.
Just want to. No, it wasn't a question.
Early Spanish explorers were fascinated by the corn that burst into what looked like a white flower. Popcorn started becoming popular in the United States in the middle 1800s. It wasn't until Charles Creters, a candy store owner, developed a machine for popping corn with steam that the tasty treat became more abundantly poppable. By 1900, he had horse-drawn popcorn wagons going through the streets of Chicago. And that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it really does.
Drawn. Oh, they have those like Disneyland. I mean, they're not horse drawn, but they have like the popcorn carts.
Yeah.
That I think are reminiscent of that.
Because these things taste great. They taste like the back end of a horse.
About the same time,
Where do you think the popcorn cat came from?
I keep making more of that.
That's just plain science.
those Wright brothers, they're ripping people off.
Yep.
Very derivative. About the same time, Louise Ruckheim added peanuts and molasses to popcorn to bring Cracker Jack to the world. The national anthem of baseball was born in 1908 when Jack Norworth and Albert von Tilson wrote "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." From that point onward, popcorn, specifically Cracker Jack, became forever married to the game.
I was gonna say that popcorn isn't in that song, but Bramers and Peanuts and Cracker Jacks, yeah.
I don't care.
They better come back.
Yeah.
Which is irresponsible at best.
Everything that's wrong with humanity at worst. Popcorn has another romance that may have had a slow start, but eventually took off. Today, who can imagine going to the movies without getting a box of buttered popcorn?
I can because it's gross.
Well, that started out as a question, but then it ended with a period.
So it's talking about the individual who.
Today, who can imagine going to the movies without getting a box of buttered popcorn? While popcorn itself was an economical choice for a snack food, the expense of installing a machine and venting the building properly didn't seem worth the effort.
That's a lot of heat, yeah.
If it wasn't for Glenn W. Dixon,
Glenn.
we would be purchasing our popcorn from a vendor on the street before taking in the show. Dixon
Wow, this just
put in the
keeps
effort
going.
and expense of placing machines inside his theaters.
Teatra.
After realizing how quickly he recouped his costs, other theater owners followed suit. The next big advancement for popcorn was the invention of the microwave. Magnetrons, a technology produced by Raytheon Manufacturing Corporation for the military during World War II.
That sounds like a made-up name.
Remember, Raytheon.
I was thinking Magnetron. Yeah. Like the terrible, I'm Magnetron, I'll stop you, villain. And
No, Raytheon boy.
I'm already radioactive.
but I'm radioactive.
They were later used to develop microwave ovens. Percy Spencer was the man who made it happen. Popcorn was one of his primary experiments during the microwave's development. Today, Americans consume 13 billion quarts of popcorn a year,
Quartz?
That's a weird measurement.
more than any other country in the world.
That's that rock with weird energy, right?
Yep,
Quartz.
piezoelectric. A majority of the popcorn produced in the world is grown in the United States. Nebraska leads the Corn Belt in popcorn production. How to observe.
Oh, no. Here we go.
In 2017,
Oh, wow.
the registrar at National Day Calendar has declared the official popcorn of National Popcorn Day
Oh.
to be Colorado Jack popcorn.
That's not even a thing.
Enjoy your favorite. It must be a thing because it's a link. Enjoy your favorite popcorn, take a photo, and share on social media using hashtag National Popcorn Day.
Is there a small blue number next to it? That's the only way it's true.
Within our research, we're
We're
unable to
unable to
determine
find
the
it.
origins of National Popcorn Day. There are over 1,200 national days. Don't miss a single one celebrated each day with the National
Blah,
Day
blah,
Calendar.
blah, blah, blah. Dang, that was a journey.
Colorado Jack, farmer grown since 1932. Ready to eat. Legendary popcorn.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's ready to eat. Wouldn't that be the point? Also, if
I just suck on it.
gross. If popcorn is the most crop they're using, wouldn't it be like corn or popcorn?
Corn.
Corn popcorn?
Corn popcorn. Porn.
Or popcorn squared?
Popcorn.
They have those in Nevada.
Oh.
Mm.
No, that's different again.
So the thing that struck me about this was the
Besides its length.
yes, was the focus on innovation surrounding getting popcorn out there, like making it more convenient, making it, all these technological innovations around a snack food.
Yeah, good point.
And I just thought they probably can't do popcorn in space.
So I still don't understand why is my idea of just sending up Bunsen burners and oil, why is that not going to work?
Okay,
for the astronauts who want popcorn.
Okay,
you have
so
two
Just give them a
PhDs.
saucepan.
You have 2 PhDs.
A Bunsen burner or just a torch they can hold it,
Okay, so we've gone over the whole like oxygen-rich environment thing, right? Like
that's come up a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, but it's come up a lot because you get an open flame in one of those vessels, and just the whole fucking thing lights up, man.
Like immediately.
How do they have birthday cakes?
Oh. Edwin, do you?
What about the hot
do you have
oil?
anything?
I have my crazy body friction corn.
Oh.
I'm wearing it right now. If anyone wants to hug and rub me.
The director told you not to bring that in here.
I thought that was a mocap suit.
Well, it actually serves as a mocap suit as well, because I just came from there too.
A moonlighting again?
Yeah, it pays the bills.
That's a good one. We're a space agency, and you said something that had a space object in it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
for calling that out. I appreciate that.
And I appreciate your willingness to innovate and your
Hey,
your attention to.
I think you need a hug.
And
I'm just gonna
Let's
rub.
see if it works.
We've
See-
already done the proof of concept on this.
Nothing like a field test.
Look, one popped.
You can back right the fuck up there, bud.
You need a lot of pressure for that to work, though, don't you?
Yeah, that's why the hugging is necessary. Absolutely necessary.
So I think that's another vote in my favor, right? It's just heat
No,
up the oil.
No, we are not going to have our astronauts burning themselves to death.
If we get rid of the torch,
It's lonely in space.
what about if we use magnetrons to heat up the oil?
They're not real. I keep telling you that.
Yeah, they're super villains, right?
Yeah. What if we combine both of your ideas?
Super villains in suits? That makes sense.
No, that's called
that's
Mad
been
Men.
done.
So we set the astronauts on fire while they're wearing the suit?
We
That
give them
seems like
suits.
a step backwards.
We give them suits with small pockets of contained pockets of oil all over the place, so they don't have to rub as vigorously because the heat will transfer into the oil more rapidly.
What if it pops like a blister? Then you got hot oil.
Don't we have?
If you
stuff
have it
that
in a
doesn't pop?
saucepan, you can hold the lid on.
Right.
What if the lid opens?
It has to at some point.
Yeah. Then you got
Then you got to
hot oil.
you have to spin around so that the oil stays in the pan.
I can't spin around. I get sick.
Well, you don't have to do it. It's the astronauts, and they train
Really?
probably for just that kind of situation.
Spinning and catching hot oil. That
really-
makes sense.
Okay, guys.
What about a
let's-
secondary suit?
Okay, well, look, Tom, you're really good at shooting down our ideas.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you be productive? Why don't you give us an idea?
Okay, so here's the idea. Maybe we go to the astronauts and we say the technology does not currently exist that will allow you to pop fresh popcorn on the space station, and you should act like the military officers that you are and quit fucking whining about goddamn popcorn.
So your idea is no idea at all.
My idea is they bring some fucking Cracker Jack up there with them.
Wait.
It was good enough for Buzz It was good enough for John Glenn. It was good enough for Neil Armstrong.
When they played that game of baseball on the moon,
Yeah, that was so cool.
I thought
That was
you make a really good point though.
That
What
was
if we
redacted.
pop the corn here on Earth and then send it up?
And shoot it at them.
I had never even thought about
like
that.
one piece at a time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like on a little elevator.
Right.
Well, okay, now we have to develop the space elevator.
Well,
But
that's
I
easy.
think it's worth
That's
it.
the easy part.
Yeah, I think Brad is working on that. We're not dealing with a space elevator.
We can just take the credit for Brad's work, and then when America realizes that popcorn is the astronaut's favorite snack, we'll buy a little stock in Jiffy Lube, Jiffy Pop, and we'll be set.
Guys!
Yes.
I'm including all of you in that.
Oh, that might be a mistake.
We'll find out soon enough. Let's move it along.
What have you been up to? To what up have you been?
William,
Sí, señor.
what have you been up to?
For the most part, been playing Stardew Valley.
There we go.
Star what?
It is an amazing farm. It's like Harvest Moon and what was it? Animal Crossing had a baby, and the baby was much better looking than both the parents. And you're like, what the hell? I mean, the parents are ugly as shit, and this thing looks amazing, and I want to put it on cereal boxes.
It's like if Farmville were actually a game.
I was gonna say, aren't those both basically busy work simulators?
Yeah, and then it's as addictive as crack. So, my TV
Crack cocaine?
the crack of the cocaines, and I think we've probably been playing it too much because our TV died like last night. So we went out and got a new one today just so we can go back home and play some more.
Wow.
Other than that, our new game Oaxaca is getting its art done. And we're
Nice.
preparing for Kickstarter because
Awesome.
Project Dreamscape is now officially sold out.
Whoa.
Hey,
Nice.
congratulations.
Thank you. That, as advertised here on Wasting All the Time.
That is correct.
Podcast. I also, at the end of last year, got contacted by a company that wants to do a documentary on Netflix about toys, and one of the episodes would be solely focused on Lego, and I'm a really big Lego fan.
Wait, really?
Yeah, really.
Huh.
I'm built that way, yo. And
I see what you did there.
they contacted me to pick my brain over for ideas, and depending on how well the pitch goes, I might be a consultant for that,
Very cool.
Awesome.
including on screen for filming
Super cool.
as a maybe.
Maybe.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Dude, nice.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And wait, I think you kind of glossed over. You're developing another game?
Hmm?
You have another game in development?
I have a whole lot of games in development. You have to be more
Like
specific.
that's nearing Kickstarter
That's
level?
Oaxaca.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Oh, Oaxaca Crafts of a Culture was originally designed as an archaeology game, but then when we realized all the archaeology I wanted to do, there's actually no pictures for because they were like mysterious things that I found throughout like months of research. It was going to be hard art-wise. So our partner who had this incredible theme of handicrafts made in Oaxaca suggested, well, do you want to use this? And we were like, sure, why not? So we went ahead with that, got a lot of the art commissioned, and then he got nervous thinking, oh, crap, we're going to get sued. And we're like, what? It's like, because some of the crafts might be, intellectual properties or something like that, or copyrighted in some way, shape, or form. So he contacted a big seller of Oaxacan handicrafts and got a lot of advice, which meant we did have to redo some of the artwork.
Uh-huh.
But at least we're all on the up and up, and we're going to be a little bit more true to the culture of handicraft making. So the full title will be Oaxaca Crafts of a Culture.
Also, just in case you're going to Google it, it is spelled like Oxaca or some weird ass.
Oaxaca.
It's spelled like Oaxaca.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you want to know how to spell it, go to your supermarket and look for Oaxacan cheese.
It starts with an O. It doesn't start with a W.
Right.
Like
And it's a card game?
Okay, so it's partly card, partly dice.
Okay.
card dice game.
Yes, a Kardashian.
No, you can't say that.
No.
We're gonna have to bleep that.
It's dice mitigation. You roll the dice, and then as you play the game, you use cards to represent abilities you unlock to further mitigate your dice rolling, so it's less random and more your choice.
Okay.
Well, I look forward to hearing more about this in the future. Very cool.
Yes.
John.
Follow that.
To what have you been up to?
Well, I have been doing a lot of kind of home improvement things now that I've had a little bit of
I like that show.
actual time. So I got the garage at my new place into some semblance of order. Got kind of a little workshop set up out there.
Nice.
I got a tool chest for Christmas and
Very cool.
organized everything in there. Got a couple of sawhorses. Which
Hey.
yeah,
Did you name them Harvey?
I did not. No,
Will you now?
probably
At least one of them.
yes.
Well, like Harvey and Harvey Jr. or like Harvey 2.0 or
So I take it this is not a garage you park a car in. It's this full workshop mode.
Pretty much, yeah. And there's still a lot of our boxes in there that need to be gone through and either purged or organized to somewhere else.
purged. That's a dramatic assessment.
So what are you going to workshop in? I mean,
yeah.
what are you going to make?
Well, one of the things I've already made is, and I actually need to make more of it, but it's a sectional compost bin
Ooh.
for out back.
Not in the living room.
That sounds dirty.
It is pretty dirty.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've built that. I'm going to build a table to go in the corner created by the couches in the living
Dang.
room.
You being all handy.
Yeah.
John's a real life
I
3D
also-
printer.
There are ceiling fans in every room in the house.
Oh, wow.
And
I've never
the
seen a ceiling fan in a bathroom.
oh yeah, not in the bathroom.
Not
And
yet.
The little chain things
Mm.
were the perfect length for tall people,
Oh.
which does not describe either me or my girlfriend Rain.
You guys are like Oompa Loompas. It's adorable.
Yeah, and so I
You were
went
not the
and
first to describe them that way.
I went and I bought some additional ball chain and
Nice.
They have some.
extended those.
They have some pretty.
That's
creative
what it's
ones.
called.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice.
So if the court was telling you that you couldn't talk about those things, would it be a ball chain gag order?
Probably.
Oh God. So wait, what do you mean by you need to build more? Do you, for the compost sectional thing, do you just have like boxes you throw things in, but there's a hole in the bottom so it just falls out the bottom?
Basically, the way it works is it's built out of fence
The
fence boards.
Okay.
Because that's the cheapest way to get flat wood
Right.
that is good enough to put stuff that will be rotting.
Yeah, it's weatherized.
Yeah. So basically what I do is I take that, I cut it to size, and I make it into a little square. And
Okay.
then the squares stack on top of each other, and then the top one has a little lid that I made. And so when you need to turn the compost, you take the top one off and put it aside. And then you put the next one on the ground next to the main bin, shovel stuff into that, move over the next one, shovel stuff into that, move, and so on until you.
We'll put a diagram in the show notes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can build your own plans. Sponsored by
There we
johnhansen.com.
go.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stuff like
Like,
that.
It's cool. Like, you are building an actual thing that
It's
will
really-
actually have a purpose.
Yeah. It already has a purpose. We've got compost in it right now.
Oh, you have built an actual thing.
Yes.
Like, that is largely unfathomable to me. Just working
Considering
software.
his other projects,
How's the Bayrum going?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, David Patterson, the third of your name. What have you been up to?
I've been working, and I've been trying to catch up on doing thank you songs for all the people who've done reviews on iTunes. You heard the most recent one last week.
So great. So great.
And I'm trying to catch up so that some of the people who did it in the very beginning, way back in the old days, they get represented too, even though they put reviews before we made the promise. I thought it'd be good.
Retro promise
there you go.
activate.
Catch them up. And, there's one that Cody said he would do a song for, and he never did.
Nope.
So,
I'm a terrible person.
There we go.
stuff like that. Mainly working, and I'm
But he's-
happy to be there.
Awesome.
But he's not civil about it.
No. And he's rarely subservient.
So that's really taken up much of my time. Cody,
Yes.
what about you? And then we can move on.
Yay. Well,
Very
as
good.
of the air date of this, let's see, this is the 19th. I will be getting married in 2 days.
Yup.
Yes.
What?
I know, right? Shocking. I fooled her. No, it's Jenny. She's been on the podcast several times. And then we will be going on a trip down the coast. So a lot of the time leading up to today has been, I don't want to say dealing with that, but dealing with that.
Yeah.
Getting things together. we put together, by we, I mean Jenny, put together a website for people to RSVP. So we sent out the invitations and she'd be like, go online and go here to RSVP. And then as of today, when we're recording, the website had been down for like the past 3 days.
Oh, good.
Ooh,
Just the hosting server went down.
Oh,
And then
classy.
and then when it came back up, they didn't tell us, and they had accidentally deleted the whole website.
Oh, good.
So we called them. We're like, hey, like some of these sites are up, and they're like, oh yeah, like all the data's missing. We're like, can you maybe fix that? And they're like, we'll look into it. And so another day later, Jenny called back and got some like tier 3 tech support god who gave zero shits and was just like, oh, you need this? Hold on. Okay, that's done. Where the tier 1 guy was like, I have no idea what's even happening. So
Wow.
that was very exciting.
Have you plugged it in?
Yeah,
Have you
I
tried restarting your computer?
So
Yeah.
it's back and everything's recovered?
yes, everything was there. Luckily,
Good. So you got all of my RSVP information again.
I did. Thank you. That was
I took the time.
I
answered all of the
you
questions.
did. You did.
Kind of like a process. I just got confused because it was a black iron wedding, and I was like, oh, do I have to come in armor
Yeah.
Yes.
riding a horse?
Yes, please do, Will.
Backwards?
It's the expenses on you.
Yeah.
But please do.
But I get to ride the horse because it's my wedding. Also, I get to also
It's
ride the
prima
horse.
nocta.
Okay.
Droit,
That's not prima nocta.
That's not what that means.
de senor.
That is exciting.
Thank you. I'm very excited, and yeah, that's basically been the big thing for me right now.
All right. Let's move it right along.
Upwards, downwards, forwards, backwards. I say we go fruitwards.
Well,
Oh.
now it's time to play Fruitwards. Fruitwards is a game we play utilizing cards of 2 kinds and colors.
Colors.
Red cards are nouns and green cards are adjectives. We'll draw 1 card of each color and improvise a scene inspired by these words. Dave, just draw the cards.
Oh, the man.
Okay. All right. Let's bring up the energy. Yeah. Let's do another
All right.
thing for the first time.
For the first time and
Listen! I wanted to vote, but that was my favorite, but I also didn't want to hear that either. But, man, it was so good.
Nice. Not as fun as organized cheese will be.
organized cheese.
It's like mouse gangsters.
Hey, Javi.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we got the shipment. Yes.
Yeah, the shipment's come in, and we got a second one coming in tonight at the full moon.
That's very good to hear that the shipment has come in all right. Now, is it the Parmesan? that we discussed, or is it the cheddar that Mickey tells me it may be?
Well,
Am I happy or am I disappointed?
well, you see, we ordered Parmesan, and then we also ordered Old English white cheddar. And by the light of the moon, it's a little bit difficult to tell them apart.
All right, so what you are telling me is not the answer to the question I asked.
I think you'll find that was by design.
So I am deducing from your answers that it is in fact the aged English white cheddar that we are receiving a shipment of. Is this correct, Javi?
Sven?
Yeah.
Sven,
Yeah.
tell the boss here, do we got the Old English?
It's very
Or
nice
do we
to
get the
see you
Parmesan?
again, Sven. How is your sister?
Oh, sister is good. Is very good. Yes.
There you go, boss.
We'll just leave it there.
Sure, yeah.
No need to.
That was really well.
The sad thing is, my wife does it to me all the time. I ask her this complex question, and she just goes, "Yes." Like that doesn't answer anything. Yes, it's an answer, but I no. What?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
That was perfect.
Let's do another one. Inquisitive hobbies.
Call that journalism.
So, Mac, I hear you're doing a thing in your garage.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's a bit of a hobby.
yeah. Does it involve wood?
It does. I use wood to make various contraptions.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
What about plastic?
There's also plastic involved. It's a little bit easier to work with in some circumstances, and I can use it to build some fine parts. I use a 3D printer, and I make these devices for people.
Does it have metal?
Yes, there's also
Ooh.
metal. Metal is
Oh.
best for spikes. On these machines for people, and I like to use it to get things from the people.
Right.
Mhm.
Velcro?
Yes, you must have straps on these machines for the people,
Oh.
and Velcro is cheap, handy, and if you use enough of it, it's pretty hard to overcome.
I can.
Saves me the trouble of all the leather work.
Yeah. Oh. So no leather.
Not for the straps, no. I mean, that's more for flair.
Oh. Everybody likes the flair.
Yes. I find that it gets great results.
Well, the reason why I ask is I have a fellow who is taking an interest in hobbies
Uh-huh.
and would like to try helping with a hobby.
Oh, well, why don't you sit down right here and we can talk about it?
Oh, okay.
Very good. And
Yes.
just
Yes.
lean your head back
Oh,
and
like-
make it
like-
nice and comfy.
Like this? Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is comfy.
Who is this person you're talking about? Who is... Tell me.
That is very secure. You weren't lying about the...
I ask you a question, you tell me the answers. Are you ready for that? I always do this. Okay. Are you prepared to answer my questions?
Yes.
That's not really the answer I was looking for.
Okay, then, maybe? Perhaps.
Now it is time
Nice.
to move it right along. Will, when you started the scene, was that what you had in mind?
I had no idea what I had in mind. I was just going to be very inquisitive about your hobby.
That's
So I was just going to keep throwing more and more things and see what you actually built with it.
Well, thank you for going along.
Yes.
I think we built that together.
Yes.
That was good.
Nice torture device.
Yeah, I saw that kind of come to life halfway through. I was like-
Spikes.
I just saw Will asking questions, and I was like, "Where did you have that from the top, Dave?"
I was about to initiate a scene where it's right after the Spanish Inquisition, and one of the Inquisitors doesn't want it to be over, and so he's continuing it as a hobby.
Yeah.
That's what was my idea.
It's really posterity. We just
But that turned out good too.
just sit right there and sit back.
It's the Improv Game of the Week.
Well, every other week,
Well,
John.
every week on the podcast, I choose an improv game and we try to play it. And this week's improv game has never been played before by us. It is a new game that we have created that is called
Damn it.
Conference Call.
Dun. She didn't fit there.
Done!
Just gotta one up me.
That is,
Damn it, Dave.
that is a lot better.
Machines are taking the jobs of men.
Good. Eat your mad germ.
Gerbs.
How do you-
Conference call.
How do you play that?
3 or more players.
Good, we have more.
Yes.
One player is calling into a conference line, and all other players are listening to his report together. The player calling in has some kind of problem, which those on the other end are trying to help him solve with their collective wisdom. The scene continues until the situation is either resolved or ends in disaster. A coin is tossed to determine the eventual outcome.
Dice.
The player calling in is encouraged to think of new complications that crop up in response to actions taken, while the players in the meeting room are encouraged to make liberal use of the phone's mute button. Examples of possible scenarios can include an astronaut calling mission control, the leader of a tactical assault team calling the situation room, or even a latecomer trying to get directions to the meeting.
Okay. Does anyone want to be the non-meeting person?
I wouldn't mind being the caller.
Okay.
I thought it might be fun to make Will be that person, but it doesn't really matter.
Okie dokie.
Will, do you have a preference? As the guest?
I want to see Dave do this because it sounds fun.
Okay.
Listen.
So what shall our general premise be? And then we'll flip a coin or roll a die.
Cody, would
To
you give me a
determine-
phone voice, please?
I will do my best.
I would like to be an astronaut
Okay.
who is calling down because there is hot oil all over the space station.
I wonder how that
Okay.
happened. That's
So,
Yes, hello. That's pretty good actually.
That's,
I like that.
yeah, that's,
Okay.
wow.
Hello.
I mean-
Hello.
God dang.
good reception.
so
Hello, my baby. Hello, my mother.
Hello, my
Darling.
ragtime girl.
Yeah, Will knows it.
Send me a kiss by wire.
You're a music guy.
Baby,
You're
my heart's on fire.
supposed to know every music, Dave.
I don't really know ragtime.
okay, so Dave,
Yes, sir.
heads or tails for the disaster?
Flip it. Tails.
Is Tails the disaster?
It's a disaster.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Dun.
Dave's gonna be a dead astronaut.
Or
Kick
we're going to
ass,
be
they're not.
dead humans and he's going to be left in space.
Oh.
Left in space.
Because if you lose me, then you'll be left alone, oh baby. Telephone and tell me I'm
Will
yours.
someone please kill the fucking frog?
Michigan. Wait, no, that phone. Is that the space phone?
Yeah, that's a space phone, Tom.
I thought we had like special communications for that. Why are we using an actual telephone?
I don't know. It was red. The director thought it would be cool if we had a space phone.
Looks good in the center, too.
Yeah. I don't know.
I guess we can.
Oh, it's from the astronauts. Oh, we should probably answer it.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
All
And it's all over the place, and I'm not sure what exactly I should be doing.
Hi.
And
Hi there. Hi,
Oh.
Bill. How's it going? How's it going up there? You're on speakerphone.
Which one's Bill?
yeah, hi.
the tall
Bill's the Bill's
I'm sorry,
the
did you
one
get,
with the hair?
the beginning of my message.
No, we had to answer the space phone.
I mean, I'm sorry. Repeat. Repeat.
Do you have to do that because it's a phone and not like a walkie-talkie?
I don't know.
Okay.
We've never
Over
answered
and
it.
out.
Yeah, so I'm
No,
in
no,
space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because you're on the space phone.
Roger.
Can you see your house from there?
I'm in the space station. That's sort of my house.
Oh.
Huh. Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Just orbiting the Earth every 90 minutes or so.
So you're not in geosynchronous orbit.
No.
I just looked that up. I almost forgot what it means.
Oh,
And, we've got a bit of a problem, and I'll start over.
Okay.
what's up, Bill?
Yes, well, there's, we were attempting to make popcorn
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
in the space station here, and it's, microgravity.
The guys over in R&D managed to hook that up for you, eh?
Well, no, they poo-pooed the whole idea.
Oh, okay.
Turns out, but we're all allowed one personal possession, and Frankie thought it'd be pretty fun to bring up some corn kernels,
Oh.
and then we colluded down on Earth, and over several different cargo shipments, we brought up all the components needed to make popcorn,
I see. I feel like we should have caught that.
and
Guys.
well, I mean, we
a lot of-
intentionally
lot of
misled you.
lists.
Well, I guess I shouldn't say that. It happened, and now there's hot oil all over. We're all a bit burnt,
Okay.
and it's sort of getting into all the crevices.
Is it?
Well, it sounds like it was successful. Good job, Bill.
Hey, you know what, Bill? Hold on, just 1 second. I need. I'm gonna turn off the space phone for a second. Just
Sure.
once.
I mean, go. I guess.
That the fire extinguishing system on that spacecraft uses a water-based lubricant.
Yeah.
So
I
if
was
the
just thinking the
oil
same
catches on fire and the extinguisher system deploys, it's basically just going to spread the fire
thing.
everywhere.
Yeah.
so,
I was thinking.
Oh wait,
that same
wait. So this
kind
is
of
a
thing.
this is a problem?
This is.
yeah,
Popcorn always gets oily and everywhere for me, so I
Yeah.
thought he was just explaining the
except they're in space.
Yeah.
So we should make sure he doesn't activate that fire suppression system at any cost.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah. Sorry. Yes. Had some technical details.
Just had a little powwow about your problem there, and
Oh,
I think
was I on mute?
Yeah, you were on mute just then.
Oh, did you not hear what I had? I was just saying.
No, remember I told you we're going to turn off the space phone for a minute because we. Had
Oh, I
to-
didn't know you meant actually mute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
Mute means we
Okay. What's
can't hear
going
you.
on?
Yeah.
Bill?
We can't hear each other.
It's. I was gonna just adding some observations. It's really retaining its heat
Oh, that's, yeah,
like oil does, and it's kind of clingy.
Right.
Right.
Well, so we've
Like my
got
ex.
some good news for you, Bill. We've gone through all the systems, and the only thing you really need to worry about is do not turn on the fire suppression system.
seriously don't.
That is a
because-
go.
Yeah, so go ahead and don't do that. But other than that, should be all right.
Hey, Frank, turn it off.
It's all right.
Ooh.
Yeah, okay,
Do you have a fire up there?
And did
it's debatable.
I feel like you should have led with there being a fire up there, Bill.
Well, we were trying to heat up the oil with magnetrons first,
Oh God.
They invented those?
but it wasn't really working very well. So we decided to try to incorporate. Anyway, it was interesting. But it's off, so
let
we're
me-
good.
It's off now? How long has it been running?
Let me see the cargo log.
Yeah. Hold on, Bill. We're gonna put you on mute again. We need to check something.
Okay.
Okay, just
How did none of you catch that Bill asked for a striking steel
Uh-huh.
and Tom asked for a piece of flint? How did that get by us all?
because the cargo list is your job. That's why you have it in front of you.
You're the cargo master.
Right.
Literally all your job.
I just made sure there was fuel in the thing.
Yeah, marketing.
By the way,
Stan,
that was a great job you did on
Thank
that
you.
last campaign.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of fun.
I like the stars in their eyes. That was
And I don't know if you're seeing that on the medical sensors or not.
Wait, what?
Hello?
I turned the phone
Hey.
back on, Stan. Sorry. I don't know.
What-
Yes.
Oh,
Hey, Bill.
I keep missing. I don't hear the mute when it actually happens.
Yeah, that's why we tell you each time we're going to put you on mute.
Yes.
Roger, there is a bit of a delay, though. I mean, I guess it
'cause
doesn't
you're in
really
s-
come through right now, but
Because you're in space.
Yeah, the mute delay is killing us, so we got to get R&D on that.
Yeah.
Anyway, you said something about medical.
Right.
Yeah, Frankie's in a world of hurt right now.
Okay.
I mean, we all are. This is a big job.
Yeah, a particularly large glob of oil
uh-huh.
sort of covered his mouth and nose.
Oh, good.
It's semi.
And he started to drown.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then I was wiping it away.
Good job on that.
I mean,
Bill.
A+.
But it was really hot still.
Uh-huh.
So he's got burns and I've got burns.
Okay.
And he's burned on the inside a bit. And it's not super awesome up here right now.
Uh-huh.
And not to mention the kernels really aren't popping dependably.
So you're still trying to pop the popcorn while dealing with the oil attack.
I mean, we're trying to make the best of a situation here.
Right.
Okay, Bill, here's what we're going to do about this. I'm going to have you guys all kind of assemble in one of the airlocks right now.
Okay.
And
So where are we going with this?
we're gonna go in there. We're gonna do you're all gonna, get your suits on, and we're going to have you guys hook yourselves up and open up that airlock.
That
Get
does mean
all the heat out.
the tethers do go to you and the ship, not to just each other.
Yes.
Funny
yes.
as that would be.
Please
Yes.
remember to do that part of it. Good catch, Hank.
Yes.
And we're gonna open the airlock.
Wait a minute.
You guys are going to put your helmets on. Before that, we'll open up the airlock. The cold of space, the lack of oxygen, it'll get rid of the heat of the oil. We can clean it all up.
I'm a little... Bill?
Bill?
Are you still there?
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought I was on mute. We opened the airlock.
Mm-hmm.
Space phone done.
Space phone over. Goddamn, that was amazing. That was so great. That is a fantastic game. A fantastic game.
That was fun.
Fun times.
The classic Dave. Hmm?
I'm sorry.
love it.
I'm sorry. I thought I was on mute.
That's what we tell you every time.
There's a bit of a delay.
He said right on the heels of the other comment.
Oh, my God.
That was fun.
Nicely done, everyone, all around.
We spent a little bit of time coming up with some new improv games, and so we'll
Yes.
be debuting them in the coming weeks.
Or
New
debudding
games for a new year.
That's correct.
them. That is what we say.
They came up with 2017 of them.
Oh no.
Yes, and then
And that
we
will
cut
last us
all but
for
four.
many decades.
Right. All four of them that you'll actually like.
So, look forward to that.
Oh, snap.
Let's move it right along. Welcome to Cody's Words of Wisdom. Soak up the knowledge.
Soaking it.
So scramble your fighter pizzas, boys and girls, because this global catastrophe is going straight up your nose pipe. You don't want to feel it too hard, so turn that up to 11. It's not only softer than 10, but it's harder than the wood that your fence builds itself out of. You're going to tickle your pickle with this month's amazing subscriptions. If you feel that fly going away, just tell him to come on back. He's prettier than your Duchess, but don't give him too many tennis balls or he will run away and chew off your socks. Your ankles aren't made of bones, they're made of calcium tricarbonate that is edible for dogs, but not cats, so don't put it in your car engine because too many of them will turn around, poof, there goes your tailpipe. The cushions are made of real Dave leather, so try not to scrape them too evenly because they get a little touchy and a little testy, you know what I mean? It's a pun on testy because it rhymes with rapid sauce. So feel that lid. Is it a little tight? Go give it a squeeze. It responds to pressure.
That's right, people. Real Dave leather.
Real Dave
Real
leather.
Dave.
It's a thing.
Did you notice no teeth that time?
No teeth.
No, it was earlier on in the.
I got it out of my system.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had. Your dentist must be proud of you.
I haven't seen my dentist in like a decade.
That's why he's so proud of you, because he doesn't have to look at you.
Oh, and isn't
face.
that a goal for all dentists?
To not look at me?
At your
Wow.
face.
Even took a mean turn.
Yeah, it
You
did.
deserved that turn.
Yeah, like a turnover.
Like a turnip
Or a melon.
or a turnover
A tourniquet.
What's going on, guys?
The Turnverein.
or a turn signal.
With the Turner Network.
With magnetrons.
With and other things.
Yeah, because you're in
Space phone.
space like Saturn.
Oh,
It's a
turn. I got
It's
it.
a fraternal organization
Of Arctic terns.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is an Arctic tern?
It's a bird.
You guys about done?
Remember when we celebrated National Bird Day?
We have a whole
No.
corn of turns.
Oh, wait, terns are our most profitable crop?
Yes, it is. They're very punny.
This has been an episode.
It has.
If you enjoyed it, please let us know. If you didn't like it, please let us know.
But reference Will in that part.
Oh yeah.
And until next time, who are you? My name is Dave,
I'm John.
Yo, soy Cody.
And my name is Will.
and the four of us wasted all of your time.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah, we did.
Like corn.
Thanks ever so much.
Good night, folks.
If you enjoyed the show, then leave us a rating and review on iTunes, Stitcher, or anywhere that lets you put in a review. You can call or text the show at area code 916-235-3337. If you'd like to interact with us in any other way, then www.wastingallthetime.com would be a great place to start. There you can submit listener-suggested scenes and questiones, you can buy your own copy of the Fruitwards card game, you can read blog posts from Ted and the guys, and a whole lot more. So check it out at wastingallthetime.com.
But they don't want to have anything to do with it.
Ah.
So they try to pass off their inventions to other people.
The Alan Smithy of inventions.
I don't get that.
Anyone? Alan Smithy?
Alan
That's
Smithy
the-
is the pseudonym that's used by directors of films who don't want their name attached to the film.
Oh.
Due to
Or it used to be. I don't know if it's allowed anymore.
it was only allowed in certain circumstances when the Directors Guild took too much control over the film and changed it too much, and then the director would apply and say, "This is my original vision. This is what it's been changed to. I want this Alan Smithy because it's not my film and I don't want my name on it."
Right.
Yeah, I imagine it's not allowed anymore. But yeah, so the Alan Smithy of inventors.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be fun.